Well, this is me, Brian. Today we're sitting in the truck. Alright, we're over here telling Pa at Dr. Peterson's office so Mom can come for her, bi-monthly checkup or whatever. Prescription refills or something. I don't know. All I know is it's 28 degrees. Alright, kind of blurry outside. The backside of the world famous Mizpah Hotel. Alright. Update. So this is what's going on with Therese, right? Last week, her and Tosh and the kid, went down to see Dr. Kubiak in Las Vegas so that Therese could get a second opinion reevaluation of her hip dislocation problem. All right, well, apparently it turns out that Dr. Olson, apparently Dr. Olson didn't do a very good job, right, of implanting the device into Therese's hip in the first place. Right, the ball and the rod that goes down into her femur bone is at an angle like this, and it's perilously close to the outer edge of her femur bone on the outside. All right. Secondly, right, the cup thing is backwards, or so many degrees turned the wrong way. Right? And so that's been the reason for the dislocation problems. Right now, yes, she's already speaking to the litigators, right? You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's going to move forward. But in the meantime, Dr. Kubiak, the new surgeon, the guy who did Mom's leg operation to remove the metal out of her leg, Theresa seems to have a lot more confidence in this doctor. Right? He seems to be more personable. He's older. He's got more experience. He's a top-notch surgeon. Right? He got all of his letters and all that stuff. Right? Teresa's a lot more confident this time. Right? That it's going to heal right and it's going to be okay. Right? Because the reality of the situation is that we are once they're in the process of setting up the surgery and all that stuff. It's probably going to happen after the first of the year. Right? We are basically starting from scratch, all over again, right? But this time we have the added, factors of Teresa's level of confidence in the surgeon, right? And, the level of confidence that she's going to heal better, she's going to heal correctly this time. You know what I'm saying? Because we have no choice. This is either it or not. I'm pretty confident myself. This guy's a pretty good surgeon. Right. So at least at the very least, we'll know that the device is implanted correctly. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all about rebuilding Teresa's body muscle, her leg muscles and her hip muscles. You know what I'm saying? So that we can get her there to that point where she's self-sustaining. All right. Okay. So this coming week, I believe, right? I'm not real sure of the date, right? I'm always the last one to know, and and if you ask anybody, I'm usually the person that don't care, right? But that's where we're at right now. Right? She's going in for another doctor appointment, right? And then I think we're going to see Kubiak after the first of the year for the surgery, right? Now there is a very high risk of internal infection because they have to remove the surgical steel out of her bone and then reimplant it. Right, because if you remember, you just got to undo all the ectoplasts that have been trying to bond with the steel and everything else. So this is going to be a little bit more complicated, right? But probably in the long run, it's going to be better. Now, on the litigation front, right, I'm not at the liberty right now to talk about, what they're talking about. I wouldn't anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right, but just so that you guys know that yes, there is some mistakes, shall we say, have been made, right, in the implantation of the hip device from the very beginning. I've said this all along, that I thought the device itself was defective, right, but it turns out that the doctor that implanted the device was incompetent. This is me, Brian. Just thought I'd update you guys on what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And and how it's going. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you think other people need to know, right, about what their doctor can do to them. Thank you.